deficit was 649 billion. The final statement had a deficit of 1.0 trillion. Why do we plan with deficits? Accountants, why do you allow government to plan with such huge deficit? A deficit means two things: additional tax or additional debt. And additional debt is additional future, more expensive and painful tax. Because whereas debt is a good thing, when debt is borrowed by people who do not fit the code of Chapter 6 of our Constitution, the cancer we get is the cancer we are facing right now. Pain, more pain, torture, and more torture. But imagine the government doesn't care, because the private sector, the credit share they control is only 31% of the GDP. Yet government has decided we will now borrow completely just from the domestic market. We will edge out every farmer, every manufacturer, as long as we remain in power. Because when you borrow externally, there may be a chance to be held more accountable. So the areas of actions are one, and the Kenya Bankers Association has said the government needs to stop borrowing at the rate they are borrowing in terms of treasury bills and treasury bonds. Because unless we get income, we will not be able to pay the tax. ISPAC, can you start a campaign so that we move from the current projection of over 70% of the borrowing by government coming from banks, commercial institutions? Now they even want to go to our SACCOs, pensions, na NSSF imeshaenda. We need to get this back to 30 so that it is private sector that is occupying the 70%. It is the only way that we even create the additional taxes. Kenya currently has no space to increase taxes.